Hey there, everybody. In this episode for Wired Wednesday, we're going to talk about GPA formulas and how to figure out your GPA for your classes at the semester, and then also how to break down your class grade for specifically this class. The other classes are pretty similar. So, first thing I need you to do is fill out this class titles according to your schedule. So, this is one that I made up based off of actually one of you. And so I looked and saw that, whatever you have first period, you put in here, and second period, third period, fourth period, fifth period, sixth period, and finally seventh period. Put those classes in so that it is your schedule. Then go ahead and put in a grade that you have maybe right now or you think you have. I know it's still early in the year, and so some teachers haven't put in grades yet. So you can go ahead and put in grades. If you don't have a grade for the class, go ahead and put in one that you think you have, or maybe you want to project for the end of the semester. All right. After you do that, now we need to look over here. This is some data that we're going to use to help solve our grade point average. So if you are taking a science class, you have a 4.0 scale right here. So an A equals a 4.0, and then going down here to a D minus is a 0.67. So the fact that I have a B in science, I'm going to look over here and say, hey, that's 3 points. So I'm just going to put a 3 there. AP classes are out of a 5-point scale. So if you're taking an AP language arts class, and you have an A here, you're going to look here and you're going to say, hey, it's an AP class. So it is a 5-point scale, so I'm going to put a 5 there. If you're taking an honors or a regular class, it is going to always be the 4.0 scale. So certain classes have a higher point value, and I believe dual credit classes also have this. So some of the classes that I teach, like Introduction to Engineering Design and Digital Electronics, are dual credit. Some other classes that we have in the engineering magnet are also dual credit, so they're out of a 5-point scale. So for example, if you're taking Spanish, you have a B+. Let me find that. That's a 3.33. So if you have signed up for the dual credits and you have an A minus here, you're going to look here and you're going to go 4.67. And algebra is a B minus, so I'm going to find that, say 2.67. And history is an A, so that's a 4-point scale. And then finally, band is an A minus, so I'm going to find that, and it's 3.67. All right. So now let's let the computer do the calculating for us. So if I click on here, I want to find my grade point average. So that's exactly what I want to do. I want to click on this cell block. I'm going to click on this function and find average and highlight all of these numbers over here. Go ahead and hit enter, and you can bring this decimal point over by clicking like a couple times here. So maybe you just have 3 decimal points showing. So right now, my grade point average is a 3.763 out of a 4-point scale, which is pretty darn good. Now you can kind of play with numbers and say, hey, if I get an A in science, that's a 4. So all of a sudden you can see you're getting even closer. So you can go ahead and play with the numbers, play with the grades to see what kind of grade point average that you want. So that's part 1 of this assignment. Part 2 is focusing just on this class. So again, we're going to project our grades. We're going to guess what our grades are going to turn out to be. So the first 9 weeks is 40% of your grade. I'm guessing I'm going to have a 94%. The second 9 weeks is another 40% of the semester grade. So let's say I'm going to make up numbers and say I get a B+ or an 87%. My final exam, maybe I get a B on, that is 10%. And then the website with the portfolio, let's say I get an A on that, and that's 10% of our grade. So let's see what kind of grade that turns out to in these in the semester. So let's make a formula that says equals this times, so that little times asterisk is shift 8, and then I'm going to click on this right here. You're noticing I'm making a whole bunch of formulas so that my life is easy, so that if I change and I say, hey, I got a 93, it automatically changes for me. And grading wise, that's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for formulas here. I'm going to be looking for formulas here. All right. Once you do the same form, or once you do this formula, it's actually going to be the same formula. So if you click on this, grab this bottom corner, drag it down a little bit, you'll see if I double click that, it's this, double click that, it's this, and double click that formula, it's this math problem. All right, so I've got this all squared away, and finally I want to add up this score. So go click on this box right here. I'm in D20. I'm going to find the formula, hit sum, highlight, D16 to D19, go ahead and hit enter, and I got a 90%, which according to 90% is an A minus. So I could go here and I could say, hey, I got an A minus. Hey, I guessed right. That's cool. Let's say I think I'm going to do better the second 9 weeks. So let's say I get a 95. All of a sudden it goes up. Okay. So you can kind of go ahead and these numbers will change. These numbers will not. So I'm going to leave these bold. All right. So finally, I would like you to fill this section out, fill this section out, fill this section out based off of our grade point average or our grades over here. Then let the computer do a average formula here. I'll ask you to estimate or guess what grades you're going to get here. Do formulas here, and finally an addition formula there for your assignment. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks.